Yo.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing today?
What's going on?
Got a lot of action that went on last night. But hey, we got the Bryan Brothers. It's your boy Jay in the building.
It's your boy Adrian.
And we about to get it in. So, yesterday, just to start off, on a side note, shout out to all the mothers. It was Mother's Day. Really great day to spend time with your mom to give thanks,
Appreciate her,
a lot for all of us, so hey.
We spent some time with our mom. It was really nice. Took her out to eat. Gave her a nice little gift. Some flowers. And it was just a good time.
Just a time to appreciate. So during that time though, there was an interesting game that went on. One of two. Portland and Denver definitely had theirs. We didn't get to catch the whole thing, but we did get to see some great highlights, and we do also, as always, have some great review and feedback to give about the game and from what we've seen.
Yes.
So, big notable to take away from it. There was a lot of shooting woes, but one guy did shine bright, and that was CJ McCollum.
Yes, sir. While I was snacking on my sweet potato fries at Pickle Barrel, I seen him putting in some work, it was really good to see that.
He did.
Dame was kind of struggling, but you know what? It's a really good thing when you can trust your teammates and you can put the ball in their hands and let them go to work. I love to see that, man.
Definitely. Speaking about going to work, a guy that honestly went to work especially came up big in the fourth quarter from Portland's side. Evan Turner. Throughout 6 games, he only had 4 points. In the fourth quarter, this guy dropped 10. And he definitely shined when it mattered the most. Game 7, like we say, is always a big time.
That's a big stage.
He came up pretty big with that. He actually dropping 10, knowing that you came from 4 within 6 games.
Yeah.
When it's time to shine and when it matters, it definitely does.
You gotta step up.
On the flip side of that, though, you had Jokic and Jamal really trying to go in. Murray, Gary also had a nice 15 and 6. They were definitely trying to put in work. They had a lead from in the first half as big as 17 points. And when it came to the fourth quarter, I felt like they definitely did crumble. They shot 7 for 24. That was pretty rough with Jokic having 3 for 10. It was rough, man.
That's such a big lead. You got to capitalize off of that. I mean, Jamal Murray should have just put his foot down and said, you know what, I'm stopping this run. Let's secure this bag. Like, let's get the W. But you know what? Shout out to Dame Lillard and the Portland Trailblazers. They did what they had to do. And also shout out to Rodney Hood because he also got injured in this game. And he was a big part. He hit a crucial jumper. Yeah, that jumper that he made, I don't know if that was game 5 or game 6, but if he didn't hit that shot, I don't think that this would have happened, right? So,
game 7,
so shout out to Rodney Hood. He did what he had to do. Hopefully, I don't know if he's going to be back to finish off the series with Golden State Warriors, but you know what? Shout out to the Blazers, man. They're going on to the Western Conference Finals.
Blazers,
Golden State's waiting. A KD-less Warriors, but you know what? That's going to be an interesting series to watch.
That will be interesting because they're hearing word right now saying DeMarcus might be ready for the Eastern Conference Finals. Western Conference Finals.
Oh, gosh.
So if he comes back, big body, that's going to be a problem. Coming back from a quad injury and right back in it, that's heavy.
That's going to give them a lift.
For this game right here, just focusing on it, shout outs to Denver for putting up a fight for 7 games. Portland did come out on top.
They had it, to be honest.
They did, but they just let the foot off the gas, and that's kind of what happened. So,
and you know what?
Shooting wolves, man,
with,
big time.
With CJ McCollum, he said after in the post game session there that he just told his coach that, listen, just flatten everything out for me. My defender can't check me, and you know what? He gave him a nice little cross to a pull-up jumper, and he knocked it down. He told himself, like, listen, either I'm just gonna get up a really good shot.
Was that fourth quarter where he pulled that shot?
Yeah, and just knocked it down. So it's tough, man. It's really tough. But you know what? Again, this is the stage where stars are born, man. It shows who really believes in themselves. Who put in the work in the off season and who's ready to ball.
Yeah.
CJ stepped up and he did what he had to do.
Definitely. Big differences to take away from the game. From what I see, like we talked about, the biggest lead, Denver had that from 17.
Yeah.
That should have definitely been a big differential, but the big boys fought back. When it came to second chance poisons, I'm on a tongue twister right now. When it came to second chance points, that's what I was supposed to say. So that big difference. Portland had 21, Denver 16.
3-point shooting was awful in this game.
It was definitely horrible for both sides. This wasn't really
Portland shot 4 for 26, and the Denver Nuggets shot 2 for 19.
Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah,
Portland had 5 steals within the game, getting active on hands. Free throws definitely did matter. Portland was doing pretty well, 20 from 24 for the line, so they were shooting pretty efficient when it came to hitting from the strike.
They just showed that they wanted it more. At the end of the day, it just shows, who was more aggressive. Even though Denver had that 17-point lead, which they should have capitalized off that. But you know what? It is what it is. I guess, fate just had out that Portland Trailblazers were supposed to win this game, and that's just what happened.
It definitely did. Canner had a nice 12 and 13.
Yep.
Lillard had 13, 10 and 8.
Mm-hmm.
Evan dropped 14 and 7. Do you have any rundown points for Denver? Because it's just amazing how they had 17, but a lead of 17 but still couldn't, man.
The Joker played 42 minutes, had 29 points, 13 rebounds, 2 assists. He was
4
11
blocks.
Yeah. He was 11 for 26 from the field, and he was 2 for 6 in 3-point shooting. Jamal Murray, I wish he could have gave some more, to help them overcome this game.
Yeah.
He played 38 minutes, had 17 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 for 18 from the field, and 0 for 4 in 3-point shooting. So I wish he could have, gave some more, man, because, this is Game 7. Right. And he proved himself the past couple games that, listen, I'm a baller, man. I'm ready to go. But just, in this game, he was just contained. That's pretty much all you can say.
It was rough. Millsap was contained, too, with 10 and 7. That looked pretty heavy. Gary Harris even tried to give a good 15 and 6.
Yeah.
But, like we said, not to just keep rambling about it, but Denver, you guys had this in the bag at one point, man. And don't let your foot off the gas. Defense leads to a lot of offensive chances and plays, and when you start to let your foot off the gas, and these guys start getting on runs, or the changing point starts really pushing, and you're seeing that, okay, you know what? The turning point is really now coming to that point where it's you guys are noticing they're making runs.
Yeah, if you can't stop that, then
that's got to give you a reminder to turn up. Something's got to give.
Some easy baskets, but you know what? Hey man, faith didn't have it out that the Denver Nuggets would win. So guess what? Portland Trailblazers, they end up winning this game 100-96, moving on to the Western Conference Finals.
Man,
and Golden State's waiting. Steph Curry's waiting for you guys, man. Splash Brothers are ready to go.
Yo, Durant gets his actual evaluation coming up. I think it was this week too.
Yeah.
So
we'll see about that. But another game that was
the more important
game, most important game of the night.
City.
Yeah.
Big one. Toronto and Philly. This was honestly a nail biter from the beginning,
100%
to literally the last minute.
All right, let's just dive into it. First quarter, Raptors open up with a 6-0 lead, 6-0 run, and they start pushing the ball. It was good to see that they didn't come out shaky. Of course, they're at home. You're at home. You're comfy. You can kind of kick up your feet. You got the crowd behind you.
I ain't kicking up my feet, man.
You gotta kick up your feet, but you know what I mean. You're at home, so you feel comfy, right? All right, let's do this. I know these rims. I spent multiple hours on this court. I know what's up. So that was good to see.
Definitely. Another good sign to see was Raptors' defense, because we definitely were picking up on our guys. There was a lot of switching around, getting JJ ready for a 3, trying to have Tobias or somebody else go for a 3, or even just a shot period. The switches, Raptors are picking up on the guys, not leaving anybody open. They're smothering on the defense. Kawhi had some good steals, got a couple strips off of Jimmy Butler. Danny had a nice steal going on too, that led to some fast break points. That definitely did help us big time. We showed on the defensive end that we were tightened up. We were +7 in rebounding. That was a big sign.
That's a major key, man.
That was showing a lot of effort.
They've been crushing us on the boards, so it was really good that we were able to be up in that category. And I also want to touch on Joel Embiid in the first quarter. Right away, he was 0 for 5 from the field. he wasn't making any shots. He had some really good looks. He didn't really back anybody down, get in the post, and really use his feet, working his skill to get some easy baskets. He was just squaring up jump shots. And, Marc Gasol is a really good defender.
Yeah, really good.
So it's really good to see that, Marc was stepping up to the challenge on a big stage, Game 7. I don't know if he's been in this position before.
He hasn't been.
I don't think so, but guess what? He's really skilled. He's really knowledgeable. And, he had Joel Embiid just beat. So it was good to see that from Marc, man.
It was definitely good to see because regarding of our Raptors team, we have a lot of experienced players. And when it comes to times like this, especially being in the playoffs, experience does matter.
Yeah.
I know Danny even said something about how let's hope the experience from our guys can definitely help us, and the inexperience of a big Game 7 situation like this can affect the guys from over on Philly. And definitely some of those guys I don't think had that type of experience. Like you talked about Joel, and that definitely probably showed why the first quarter he was a little bit on, I guess, the hesitant side of not making his baskets or a little bit shaky.
Yeah, and on Toronto's side, let's talk about Fred VanVleet because he was cold for the first couple of games.
He was cold, but you know what I liked about Fred? Because Larry, just to even back up a little bit more, had 2 fouls right away, so they had to take him out.
So they had to put in Fred, right?
Fred VanVleet right away was aggressive, trying to drive it to the net, getting his contacts, getting his shots that he needed to make, his free throws. So that definitely got him warmed up, but definitely he brought the fire off the bench is what you needed. You needed that.
Yeah, you needed that. And Norman Powell did not play in this game. Nick Nurse kept it super tight. He didn't want any, forcing of your game, anything to do outside of your game. He just wanted, strict plays. And Kawhi just to go to work. He didn't want,
Kawhi seemed like he had a little bit of shooting woes to himself in the first. The shots weren't falling too much for the Raptors or Philly on the other end. But you know what? Everyone was still trying to get their feel, getting their touches in, getting warmed up, and being ready. So, you know what?
Yeah.
It was a nail-biter from even the first quarter, too.
Moving on to the second quarter, the Raptors, they continued to struggle from the three-point line. They were 0 of 9. So Serge Ibaka came in, and he quickly erased that. Yeah. Came in, hit a big 3. I don't think fans were really expecting that, but he came in, and he had confidence. Because you know what? The hesitancy from the Raptors continued. Guys were passing up open looks. And I just want to say that it's almost embarrassing. As a Toronto Raptor fan, it's kind of embarrassing because if you look at all the other ball clubs, you don't really see players hesitating to take jump shots. This is your job. Like this is what you do. You take jump shots.
From my perspective,
and guys are hesitating.
From my perspective, I won't say it's embarrassing, but I'll just say we had a little bit too much dependency on
Kawhi.
Kawhi. The player that I felt that came a little bit too dependent and was a little bit low on confidence was Pascal.
And let's add in Kyle Lowry as well because I actually read his lips on a couple plays, and as he brought the ball up, he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you in a minute."
Yeah,
look for your shot, man. You're an amazing player, bro.
But at the flip side, he's a point guard. You have to set up and run the
play. But Jamal, he could score
when you're open. And you have a good look, take it. But once again, we know for sure the thumb is irritating him.
It's irritating, but Jamal, look at Steph Curry.
Steph Curry is magical. He's like a unicorn. You don't see these guys once in a while. So I'll give him the exception.
Oh my god.
Maybe it's not as severe as Larry's.
Yeah,
but you know what though? Larry did make up for it in other ways. But I agree with you. When you have the look,
you gotta
shoot the ball.
And you know what? Like as we're looking onto like other commentators, other channels like say ESPN, and a bunch of other guys that are well respected, Stephen A. Smith, Chris Bouchard, all these guys, Shaq, Ernie, the whole TNT cast, they're talking and they're saying it's really like weird that Toronto's passing up all their shots. Marc Gasol is being wide open at the 3-point line. Joel Embiid's giving him at least 2 to 3 feet.
Shoot it, man.
He's looking to pass the ball. Excuse me, bro? Like, this is Game 7. Kyle Lowry's passing him shots.
He wants to be
Pascal
efficient,
Siakam.
I don't know.
I don't get it, man. Okay, but this is what I feel for Kawhi Leonard. Like, in his mind, it's like, all right, you know what? I got a Louis bag. Like, my bag is nice. Actually, sorry, excuse me, not Louis. It's like an MCM bag. Like
you went back to the MCM bag.
His bag is exclusive, you know, and like it's a bit of his game is like a bit of Kobe, like a little bit of Jordan, you know. I know a lot of people may not agree, but there are some people that are saying that his game looks like, you know, a bit of Kobe, a bit of Jordan, whatever. His bag is exclusive. He can do it all. So he just told, yo, Mark, hop in the bag. Kyle, yeah, get in the bag. And he just carried the team. That's what Kawhi did last night. He carried the team.
He took the most shots because
he had
everyone
to.
else was I guess
everybody else was
from time to time. For me, like I was saying again, Pascal, I know he can hit the threes. I know he can hit the mid range. But when it came to like getting a certain play, I understand they probably ran most of the plays for Kawhi, but there was some opportunities like you're talking about where I felt Pascal, okay, you can hit that mid range.
Yeah,
they're backing up on you right now, bro. Take that shot.
It's almost like they're daring them at this point.
Just do it, bro. Don't bad yourself too much. If you're missing like crazy now, okay, find another way to facilitate.
You're 0 for 6 or 0 for 7. Right?
You know, he didn't take as much as I felt, but you know what? He probably had a different mind of, you know what? Let me be efficient. If I'm not hitting it, let me give it to someone else that can do it.
Here.
So it seemed like that.
Kawhi, here, take the ball.
Like, even with that doing good, we were still closing on our shooters. That was looking good. He's dying at the Kawhi. Let me give you the ball, please. Do something.
Kawhi, here, save us.
It did seem like that for a minute.
Here, Kawhi, take the ball, save us, please.
I felt that was Pascal. He was looking for Kawhi too much, but it's okay though. Kawhi did pick up, especially to the offense, but on the defense, had another strip off of Jimmy.
Yes.
Had the Euro dunk finish.
Yeah.
He looked pretty good. We started going off on a little bit of a shooting slump again.
Yes.
Philly then decided to pick up on an 8-0 run.
Yeah.
When the run started, here comes Sergi again. Next tray.
Yeah.
Chill out, you guys. You're not going away with this one.
Is it the corner tray ball?
No, that wasn't the corner tray ball. That was okay. Later, but
that's a little bit later.
He hit another one from the pocket that looked pretty good. Kaya was definitely aggressive. Had a lay-in and one that was inside the second quarter.
He still wasn't looking for his jump shot, but he was more looking for the contact. And it's not the normal Kyle Lowry that we see that's, you know, looking to score as well, but just trying to get the contact. He more was just like, you know what, like, let me just try to finish as best I can, and if I get contact, cool. If I don't, whatever, let's just keep it moving. Because it was hard for him, man. Like, I don't know exactly. You know what? Let's pull up some stats for Kyle Lowry because
his hand was mashed up. I can give you what I have a rundown of what he did, but it wasn't that much points. But you give it to him.
Yeah, man. Because you can't be shying away from your jump shot. So let's get into Kyle Lowry's
His hand is mashed up, man. Come on.
He was 4 for 13 from the field, 1 for 7 in 3-point shooting.
Don't knock the hand.
No, I get it, but it's like, come on, you gotta be putting in more shots. So I guess he realized that, you know what, I'm not really making, you know, my perimeter jump shots. I'm just going to try to drive. If I get contact, great. If I don't, you know, at least I've attempted, you know, at trying to make a nice layup or something or getting an easy bucket.
I will give Kyle the applause because even so, like, he didn't score as much as at will. Like I said, the hand is mashed.
I get it.
He was aggressive. The rebounding, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. He was looking for his guys.
Yeah.
He was definitely trying to push it.
Yeah.
He still had the surge in the energy that was going on. So I'll give him that. But
I'll give him that. But you know what? It's Game 7, man. You just got to make your buckets. Bro. Don't look at the refs. Just try to score.
I had a jam finger in my high school days, and that hurt. That affects your shot. Even if it's your guide hand.
Yeah, of course.
That could affect your shot. So the fact that he was still trying to make something out of it,
we'll give him some credit. But guys, like, let us know, like, how do you feel about Kyle Lowry's performance? Because it just looked like he just jumped in Kawhi's bag and, like, Kawhi, carry us.
He came alive in the third. But,
yes, he did, with a couple baskets. It's true, but like what everybody else is seeing, you know, everybody's just giving the ball to Kawhi. And honestly, we got to give a shout out to Kawhi Leonard for taking all these jump shots and not being afraid, not being hesitant.
The misses that he was making didn't affect.
It didn't deter him from continuing to shoot the ball. This guy continued to shoot the ball, play after play.
Second quarter, he even had a nice lay with the left, yo, and that looked pretty sweet too. If y'all seen how he had his little...
Oh, the little reverse.
Yeah, that reverse lane with the left,
you
man.
can call it the fillet. You can call it putting some English on the ball. I know the old school people would say, yeah, he put some English on that. But, the younger generation's like, yeah, that was a fillet. So, it was nice to see. He has skill.
Definitely. He definitely has skill.
On a realer note, like, it's not that I doubted Kawhi Leonard before, but...
You probably didn't get to see him that much.
Yeah, I didn't know how nice this guy is,
his
man.
San Antonio days, if you were watching him, that guy's been nice, man. He's been nice.
This guy's pull-up jumper off the charts. His fadeaway off the charts. Footwork off the charts. Handles, yo, you guys see the in and out dribble, in and out, cross, like
bang, 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 bang,
yeah.
bang, bang.
This guy is nice.
So yeah, moving into the third quarter. Oh,
nice.
He's
like
you definitely are.
DeRozan, Kawhi, he's nice. Vince Carter, Kawhi Leonard, he's nice.
It's touchy when you want to say DeRozan because DeRozan is still Mr. Canada, Mr. Toronto over here, bro. Even though he's in San Antonio,
some people would disagree with that, brother.
Kawhi can't be Mr. Toronto.
I don't know about that, brother.
You would say
I don't know, man.
You would say that now, but if
no, not me. If you ask the fans, did say, you know what? Yo, this is Kawhi City now. Bro, people are talking about they need to make a statue of him already.
No.
Bro, people are saying that.
They're wild.
I'm telling you, man. People are saying, yo, build this guy a statue. He's legendary. He got us to the Eastern Conference Finals. We've never been there before.
He doesn't get a statue right now. But you know what? Mm-hmm. We'll give him some of that. So going on to the third though, Kawhi's mid range was looking actually very excellent. I do give him applause for that.
Yeah.
Even so too, another guy that took a mid range shot that looked kind of weird was Marcus Gasol. He took some shot where he's looking for a foul in there.
I seen, and that's what I'm talking about.
That looked a little bit suspect.
Yeah, Joel Embiid may have hit him, and he just just put up a jump shot, but it went in for Mark. And you know what? Let's talk about Mark because he was kind of quiet this game.
You know what? Mark wasn't really... He was... Okay, if you're looking at scoring...
Yeah.
You can say somewhat he was quiet.
He was quiet.
But you know what, though? The body of work that he displayed throughout the game and playing the defense on Joel... To me,
that's like a job in
quiet.
itself, right? Okay, I understand.
He came up big when it mattered, man.
But, I understand. Moving on to the third...
Yeah, like we're saying, the third quarter, we were doing pretty good at one moment. Then a timeout came. Mm-hmm. After a timeout, Philly went immediately on a 10-0 run. Yeah. I don't know what was going on.
Sorry, this is deep in the third, right?
Yeah,
this is deep in the third. All right.
JJ came out
the fourth,
hitting some threes. Tobias hit a three.
Yeah, Tobias was rolling as well in this game.
Wow, I'm like, what's happening?
Yeah.
I'm like, Raps, come on, man. Mm-hmm. Let's push this. Then from 10-0. Philly started picking up on the defense, pushing more. Jimmy started getting aggressive. Then the lead went to a 16-3 run.
Yeah.
We were definitely not hitting on any cylinders.
Was crazy. I know Raptors fans were pulling out their hair, just going in the bathroom, washing up their face with some cold water. No. History is not about to repeat itself. People are praying at this point.
Larry got very aggressive there in those times. He had some big steals, hit some big twos.
Gosh. Yeah.
Larry was pushing definitely in the third. Mid-third, Larry turned up. And this is why I was saying, even though he never had the scoring,
he affected the game in other ways.
Everything else he affected. The aggressiveness was definitely there. So shout out to Larry pushing that in. But you know what, though? It got very scary. But even so, Sergi came alive again.
Yes.
Had some putbacks on the offensive rebound too, looking aggressive.
Some big boards, guys.
Him and Larry, honestly, were I can honestly say they were big X factors in this game. Yeah. They definitely came clutch when it mattered. Mm-hmm. Kawhi was still doing his thing when he needed to. He was still trying to make up his shots and get everything he needed. Mm-hmm. The third quarter, though, like I was saying, very scary. Moving into the fourth was definitely scary hours.
Now let's touch on Serge, man.
Shout out Drizzy for that. Yeah. Scary hours, yeah.
Serge hit a big 3-point shot when we needed it, guys. At the baseline, he was waiting there. Kind of just parked up. Yeah. The ball came to him. The defender closed out. And he still was able to get that shot off and knocked it down. I was like... That's crazy. I've never seen Serge shoot that shot before.
That was big time Serge in the fourth, man. That baseline tray.
Yeah, pick and pop.
The defense of Philly was heavy. Time was running low.
Yeah.
Serge had that ball and he squared up and focused and hit that.
Yeah.
Mark even hit a 3 before that too, and I was like, okay.
It was about time because Joel was giving him a lot of space, and if I was there in the stands, I'd be like, shoot it! Just like how on previous game, how Jimmy was yelling at Embiid to shoot it. Yeah,
did the same thing. Tell my guy to shoot it. So those 2 threes were very big. Even going further into the game too, Larry once again is definitely one of the leading guys for taking charges.
Yes,
he sacrificed his body on the line through a Joel Embiid play where it looked like he was about to run through Larry. Larry stood there, took that charge.
Yeah,
Kawhi came alive, mid-range 2. That was looking really good at one point when I see him hit the mid.
A little
Jimmy, Jimmy started to come up big. Jimmy was cooking something up. Jimmy banged the tray. I was like, okay.
That was a deep tray ball too, man.
Jimmy Butler was definitely trying to get it. Even if you guys watch too, that guy even had an injury too.
Yeah. He tweaked his leg. I'm not exactly sure
ankle,
what foot.
I think it was.
Yeah. On a little screen. Tweaked a little bit, but he stayed in the game. He stayed aggressive. That's what I mean. Injury or not, you got to perform.
And you know what? Speaking of performing too, Larry did perform because he came back around with a nice fadeaway 2 that I seen. And I was just like, yo, thank you for the hustle.
Yeah.
Like, that guy was
if you're not producing, you got to just hustle on the defensive end or doing something else. You're absolutely right.
There was a hustle play that led to a Kawhi 3-pointer. I actually like that. Kawhi came back again with a 2.
Yeah.
He also had another fadeaway from base, the one-handed and one.
Yes.
And I was like, okay.
Yeah. Where Ben Simmons actually bumped him. And he was able to finish. It was a really sweet play.
I was definitely getting scared around this time. Philly was trying to make a push. JJ Redick came around the screen with the 2 and 1 from Sergi.
Kind of jumped in and landed into the restricting zone, and it was a foul and 1 play for the Philadelphia 76ers.
That was crazy, man.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But still pressing on. Kawhi Leonard came up again with another big 3-pointer.
He hit a big 3. He hit a big 2. Even Pascal even came alive for a minute because of Larry's energy.
Yes.
Larry had a steal.
Yeah.
Ran the ball up.
Kicked it out.
Pascal hit a lay that I thought was a foul.
Yeah, because he used his offhand to kind of, push off Jimmy Butler, and Jimmy hit his offhand, but the refs, they didn't call it, I guess, because Kawhi...
They should have called that,
Pascal had his offhand kind of like pushing off Jimmy.
I understand.
And I guess they just let it slide. It is what it is.
Pascal hit that, getting to like the final minutes of the scary hours.
Yeah.
It was looking too scary. You can even get to like the final minute or so.
Yeah.
Kawhi got fouled, okay? At the free throw line.
Yes.
It was we were on our seats. Well, we were
off the seats.
Off the seats, sitting in front of the TV.
Yeah.
Kawhi hits 1 free throw.
Misses the second one.
Missed the second one. Jimmy comes out now with the lead to tie the game at 90 apiece.
Jimmy just pushed all the way down the court. And Ibaka went up, almost blocked it. Jimmy got the basket, and the score was 90-90 with 4.2 seconds left to go.
Timeout called and everything now.
The ball gets advanced up, side baseline. Or sorry, not baseline, but just side out of bounds.
Kawhi gets the ball.
Kawhi gets the ball, guys.
Runs to the base. Joel Embiid in his face.
They actually were supposed to double, but Joel Embiid took over and kind of just stepped in front of Ben Simmons, and Ben Simmons just let him go. So as Kawhi is dribbling to the baseline, takes his 2 steps,
plants his feet,
and lets it go.
And once he let it go, you seen the first bounce, the second
ball bounced right up.
Kawhi stooped down low, watching it.
Yeah.
When it dropped, we let loose. This guy ripped his marina. I just see this guy like Hollywood Hulk Hogan just shredded it. I started screaming, stomping.
R.I.P. to my undershirt, man, because
that's 2 marinas that
I was at, man. I just
right now.
Tore like I was Superman, and the Raptors got the W, guys.
Jurassic Park erupted.
Oh man, they
inside.
Went off. Yeah,
that was a heartbreak for the 76ers.
Classic. History.
But man, that is a historic.
Build that man a statue.
Not yet. Nope.
Build that man a statue.
That picture of him crouching, like how the man would usually crouch and take a picture, yo, that's gonna be a legend.
Honestly, that's legendary.
That's legendary. That shot will be remembered in history for the longest time, man.
Yeah,
we definitely will not forget about that, or Raptors fans will forget about that.
No,
nail biter, man.
Oh yeah, first Vince
92-90, man.
Vince tried a ting, it didn't work out. Kawhi tried a ting. It worked out.
Straight up, man.
So, yeah, the Raptors get this W 92-90. And they're moving on to the Eastern Conference Finals, guys.
Against the Bucks.
Yeah, we're taking on the Bucks next. We're not going to touch on that, on our thoughts just yet. We got to let this win settle, all right?
Honestly, you got to soak it in for the next one coming up. But some deciding factors that actually led it. One thing that Philly's done really good throughout the series was rebound, especially on offensive. Deciding factor, we definitely took that. On the offensive rebounds, 16-5. Wow. We definitely showed that we wanted a lot more. Rebounding was 49-41. So definitely
tight, but
big deciding factor on that. We got our hands definitely active with the steals. Kawhi and a couple other guys were on it. 10-4, that was a big deciding factor. Yeah. Points in the paint because we were definitely on attack mode. That was big. 38-26. Wow. We had the extra hustle going on. Second chance points, getting the putbacks, getting back the rebound and restart fresh. 12-6.
Wow.
Fast break points too, which we're really good at stealing and then going on the run. We were up 16-6. Points off for turnovers, which we did good. 21-13.
That's where
Raptors in a whole definitely
right?
did really good, man.
Yeah. And you know what? Let's touch on some stats for the Raptors. They pulled it off, man. I don't know how, but they pulled it off. I don't know how that shot just dropped. Because when he shot the ball shot up vertically. And usually the ball would like bounce backwards.
Shooter's tough.
But I guess it just all depends. But man, honestly,
they call it shooter's bounce when you're a shooter.
So Kawhi Leonard played 43 minutes, 41 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. Shot 16 for 39 from the field, and he was 2 for 9 in 3-point shooting. Pascal Siakam played 38 minutes, 11 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 for 11 from the field, and he was 0 for 2 in 3-point shooting, which is okay. Siakam, he did what he could do. Let's get into Lowry's stats. He played 39 minutes, 10 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 4
Very
for 13.
Effective.
Yeah, 4 for 13 from the field.
Very effective.
And 1 for 7 in 3-point shooting.
Very effective this game.
Let's get into the X factor of the game, which is Serge Ibaka. He played 29 minutes, 17 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. Shot 6 for 10 from the field. 3 for 5 in 3-point shooting. When we needed it, he came up big.
Mattered, man. Yeah. Marcus Gasol, too, for playing a big body on Joel Embiid. He had a nice 7 and 11, man. That guy.
Shout out to Mark.
He definitely made the difference when it came regarding towards Embiid.
Oh, yeah. And you know what? We got to give credit where credit is due. Shout out to the Philadelphia 76ers for balling this series.
For Joel, man.
Joel was...
His emotion rolled out.
He teared up, man, at the end of the game.
That's real hard, man.
He teared up,
He really cared about this
To be honest, I really like to see that. It just shows how much you love the game. Yeah. And he gave his all. And Kawhi Leonard just knocked that big shot down right over him. Honestly, it
is what it is.
It's
we
crazy.
Won.
So, Joel Embiid played 45 minutes, 21 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists. He shot 6 for 18 from the field and was 1 for 6 in 3-point shooting. Jimmy Butler as well played 43 minutes, 16 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 5 for 14 from the field, and 1 for 6 in 3-point shooting. Tobias did what he could do. He chipped away.
Yeah.
Played 42 minutes, 15 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 5 for 9 from the field, 2 for 5 in 3-point shooting.
Simmons had a nice 13, 8, and 5. That was looking good. So just moving forward, just to wrap it up, Bucks, Raptors, Eastern Conference, Warriors, Blazers, Western Conference. It's about to go down.
It's getting serious, man. It's getting serious, guys.
It's going to be heavy. Yeah. So
honestly, like, the Raptors getting this far, like, it gives me hope. Like, can they win a championship this year? Like,
we have a lot of potential.
But the Bucks is gonna be a challenge because Giannis is rested right now. A man like
Giannis,
a man like the Greek Freak is rested. Middleton, he's ready to go. Brook Lopez, ready to go.
I say as long as we can check our scouting reports. watch some film for the Boston game. See
Man.
what they've done wrong. What we could do
Yeah.
from our game to improve.
I think Kyle Lowry really
Yeah.
needs to step up because you know what?
He needs rest right now for that.
Yes,
hand.
he does.
I'm just gonna give him the Blige with
But
that
I think he
injury,
should
man.
be in the gym shooting, putting up shots, getting back into putting in the work, relying on your work because this is a bigger stage than what you previously were on with the Philadelphia 76ers.
He did a lot in this game because that's one thing that ballers understand and that we have to understand as watching ball players too.
Yeah.
If the shot doesn't drop, you got to be effective in other ways. For a point guard to have
right.
6 rebounds,
You're very
6
right.
assists, and the times when it mattered, he showed up big.
Yes.
I'll give him that. But as of the shooting, though, I'll say this, and this is my opinion. He needs a little bit more rest and time to heal that hand up as much as he can. It's not going to be 100%.
Well, you got until Wednesday. That's a couple of days.
He needs to ice and stuff like that, but you can tell he left out midway of the game because his hand was jammed pretty bad.
He was shaking his hand a lot.
It probably hurts a lot more than expected, but you know what? Rest up. We got a game coming up soon in the next couple of days.
Do it!
We got it going. So, hey, thank y'all for taking some time to watch us, man. We definitely enjoyed this.
Yeah.
All the Raptors fans out there, man, we're still soaking it in right now.
You guys want a statue of Kawhi downtown somewhere? I don't know.
Too soon.
What do you guys want? We could put a statue of him somewhere down there.
Too soon. Don't you think so, guys?
I don't know, man.
I think so, man.
He was balling.
He already has a nice little picture of him. Like they painted out some nice little artwork
some building downtown.
That's okay for now.
He needs more.
You want to give him
needs
you
more.
want to give him more, but he still needs time to think about where he wants to go and if he wants to stay.
True, if he
so
leaves,
you build a statue and let's say allegedly, how stupid are we gonna feel right now?
Yeah, no, that's true.
I'm just saying. But hey, these are great conversations. We got a lot more that we'll be discussing about. But hey, love is love, man. We thank you for taking the time. Shout outs, we're the Bryan Bros.
Yeah.
Hey, we out here, man.
All the best.